Hello everyone, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name is KL, nice to meet you, and today's movie that I'm watching for the first time is The Sixth Sense from 1999, M. Night Shyamalan's breakthrough film. I have watched a few of his other movies that are here on the channel. You can check out my reactions to Signs, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. Loved all of them. Very excited to be getting into this one because I do feel like out of all of his movies, this one is usually the most recommended for reaction channels. I know that Bruce Willis is in this. I know the child actor that's in this. I can't think of his name right now, but I know his face. And apparently there's some big twist in this movie. So I'm looking forward to finding out what that is. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about this story, but based on the title, The Sixth Sense, I mean, we talk about, we meaning like society in general, we talk about like having sixth senses, right? So I'm gonna just make an assumption that maybe the kid has this like sixth sense about him, and anyway, something happens. I don't know what. I'm very excited to get into this though. And thank you so much to Grayson over on my Patreon. He is actually the reason I'm watching this because he won my Member of the Month draw for the month of August 2024. And this movie was his pick. So thank you for making me watch it sooner rather than later. And with that, don't know that I have anything else left to say except just a big thank you so much for taking the time to watch me watch this movie. And as always, if you'd rather watch the whole movie with me, you can bring your copy of it over to my Patreon and grab the full reaction to it along with everything else I've reacted to here on the channel, plus so much more. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're not. And with that, let's get into the movie. Oh, Toni Collette. She was in Knives Out, wasn't she? Haley Joel Osment, that's his name. Misha Barton. Oh my God. I just spilled.
I never told you, but you sound a little like Dr. Seuss when you're drunk.
Anna, I'm serious.
In recognition of his outstanding achievement in the field of child psychology.
Good shot.
Improve the quality of life. You can't.
We should hang it in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Look.
Oh. Oh.
You've broken a window and entered a private residence.
You don't know so many things. Do you know why you're afraid when you're alone? I do.
What do you want?
What he promised me! Don't you know me, hero? Don't you even remember your own patience? You told me I was having trouble coping with my parents' divorce. You were wrong. Now look at me!
Just give me a minute to think.
I waited 10 years for you! Some people, they call me freak.
Vincent Gray, unusually compassionate.
You forgot cursed. You failed me!
Whew.
You just give me a chance.
Oh my God. All right. Glad he's okay and didn't die. I love his glasses. They're so cute.
It's okay, Cole. My name is Dr. Malcolm Crowe. We were supposed to meet today, but I missed our appointment. You know, in the olden days, in Europe, people used to hide out in churches. They would claim sanctuary.
What were they hiding from?
Bad people, mostly. People that wanted to put them in jail. Noticed your eyeglasses. They don't have any lenses in them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
They're my dad's. The lenses hurt my eyes.
What were you talking about with your soldiers when I came in?
De profundis clamo ad te domine. It's called Latin. Are you a good doctor?
I used to be. I won an award once from the mayor.
He's still a good doctor, no?
I'm gonna see you again, right?
If that's okay with you.
It's me.
translating it because the kid didn't translate it for him. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. I love the horror sounding sounds. Oh, there she is. What the heck?
What are you thinking, Mama?
Lots of things.
Anything bad about me?
Look at my face. I was not thinking something bad about you.
That's Tommy.
Okay, you tuck it in. Hey, Cole, you want this?
Take the Pop-Tarts. Okay.
Hey, freak. How'd you like that arm around the shoulder bit? I just made that up. I went with it. It's great actors do. It's called improv.
Oh gosh. You got this, Cole.
Oh, you know what I did today? I won the Pennsylvania lottery in the morning. I quit my jobs, and I ate a big picnic in the park with lots of chocolate mousse pie.
I was picked first for kickball teams at recess. I hit a grand slam to win the game. Everybody lifted me up on their shoulders.
We got an hour.
Hey. Want to sit?
I feel kind of sad that they both totally lied about their days to each other.
Want to play a game? It's a mind-reading game. I read your mind. If what I say is right, you take one step towards the chair. If what I say is wrong, you take one step back. If you reach the chair, you sit down. If you reach the door, you can go.
Cool game.
When your mother and father were first divorced, your mom went to see a doctor like me, and he didn't help her. So you think I'm not going to be able to help you. You're worried that she said she told him things she couldn't tell anyone else. Secrets. You have a secret, but you don't want to tell me. Your dad gave you that watch as a present just before he went away.
You forgot it in a drawer.
You keep pretty quiet in school, but you're a good student. You've never really been in any serious trouble.
We were supposed to draw a picture. I drew a man. Got hurt in the neck by another man with a screwdriver.
You saw that on TV, Cole?
Probably not.
Everyone got upset. They had a meeting. Mom started crying. I don't draw like that anymore.
How do you draw now?
People smiling, dogs running, rainbows.
Happy things.
I don't have meetings about rainbows.
They do now. They do now, unfortunately.
What am I thinking now?
I don't know what you're thinking now.
You're nice, but you can't help me.
Well, I think that conversation was still very valuable. Malcolm still learned a bunch.
I thought you meant the other Italian restaurant I asked you to marry me in. I'm so sorry, Anna. I just can't seem to keep track of time. And I didn't have a very good session today. They're both so similar. Same mannerisms, same expressions, same things hanging over their head.
Always comparing them.
I think it might be some kind of abuse. Cole has scratches on his arm. I think they might be fingernail cuts. I don't think it's the mother. I've seen her with him and it doesn't seem to fit. Or I could just be wrong. Maybe he's just a kid who likes to climb trees a lot.
There's definitely something going on.
I know that it makes you mad. I just feel like I'm being given a second chance and I don't want it to slip away.
Happy anniversary.
Oh boy. That's rough. That's really rough.
Did you ever talk to your mom about how things are with Tommy?
I don't tell her things.
Why not?
Because she doesn't look at me like everybody else, and I don't want her to. I don't want her to know
Know what?
that I'm a freak.
You are not a freak. Don't you believe anybody that tries to convince you of that. That's bullshit. You don't have to go through your life believing that.
Agreed. I like that he's talking to him like an adult.
You said the S word.
I know. Sorry.
I don't think he minds. First glance, it almost seems like a stain on the photo, but it's there the whole time. In every photo, it almost looks like a halo.
So your dad lives in Pittsburgh with a lady that works in a toll booth.
What if she has to pee when she's working? Think she just holds it?
I don't know. Sometimes we do things to draw attention, to express our feelings about certain issues. For example, a person might leave something on a desk for someone else to find. Free association writing is when you take a pencil in your hand and you put the pencil to a piece of paper and you start writing. And you don't look at what you're writing or think about what you're writing, you just keep your hand moving.
Is that Bob Saget?
Something you heard somewhere else or feelings you had deep inside of you. Have you ever done any?
Get the damn baby? The hell is bastards? Whoa. Okay.
Did you ever write any upset words before your father left?
I don't remember.
Can you do something for me? Think about what you want to get out of our time together.
Instead of something I want, can it be something I don't want?
Okay.
I don't want to be scared anymore.
The story is very interesting so far. It almost seems to me like Cole is being followed around by something. And whatever that is what opened all the drawers and doors and left the handprint on the table and is the halo thing in these photos.
I'm okay.
Alright. Well, do you think maybe I should stop by on my way back, show you what I got? Because that wouldn't be a problem.
Keep moving, cheese dick.
Can anyone guess what this building was used for? Yes, coal.
They used to hang people here.
No, that's not correct. Where'd you hear that?
Well,
They pulled the people in crying and kissing their families by. People watching would spit at them.
Cole, this building was a legal courthouse. Laws were passed here, some of the very first laws of this country. This whole building was full of lawyers, lawmakers.
They were the ones that hanged everybody.
maybe he can communicate with the dead. Trying to keep the title in mind too, The Sixth Sense.
I don't like people looking at me like that.
Like what?
Stop it!
I don't know how else to look.
Oh.
You're a stuttering Stanley.
Excuse me?
You talked funny when you went to school here. You talked funny all the way to high school. You shouldn't look at people. It makes them feel bad. Stop looking at me!
Who have you been speaking to?
Stuttering Stanley! Stuttering Stanley!
Shut up, you freak!
Great. I hate that an adult just called him a freak. That was really like, woo, like that scene.
How's it going?
I don't want to talk about anything right now.
You like magic? Observe. Magic penny. Looks like an ordinary penny.
I like that he's so patient with him.
I do my little magic shake and now it's in my right hand. But that's not the end of the magic trick. I do another little shake and right there in the vest pocket. That's not the end of the magic trick. I do another little shake and right back in the left hand where it started.
That isn't magic.
What are you talking about?
I was gonna say it was in the left.
Penny in that hand the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were funny.
Malcolm, sit your cute butt down and listen up. And you better make her happy. And I'm not talking about no, this tastes like real butter kind of happy.
Okay. From when they got married.
But she said she knew she loved you from the first time she met you on the street. She'd do anything for you. I love you guys.
Hers?
Then you do the magic shake. That's stupid. It's supposed to be funny.
Aw. Cool shot. I really do be loving M. Night Shyamalan's direction, the way his films look.
Open this door, please, God. If you can hear me, open this door. I swear in my life I didn't take the master's horse. Open this door and I'll break through it and grab you.
Yeah, no wonder he's scared all the time. Jesus. He's hearing, like, the dead talk.
Is there something you want to see in there?
No.
We're gonna put on a pretend play. Want to be in it?
Okay.
It's called Locked in the Dungeon.
You get to be the one locked in the dungeon.
Go get your kid. Go get your kid. Kids, oh my god, move? Why is everyone just standing and watching? Ooh, tense.
The test would indicate he did not have a seizure. He's doing fine. After some rest, he could go home tonight. There's some cuts and bruises on your son. They're concerning me.
Man. Yeah, those are from sports.
I was curious what role he would play.
You think I'm a bad mother?
Mrs. Sloan over there, she's a social worker with the hospital, and she's gonna ask you a couple procedural questions.
What happened to my child today?
Hey. Did your father used to tell you bedtime stories? Once upon a time, there was this young prince, and he decided that he wanted to go for a drive. Driving a lot, and they drove so much that he fell asleep. Then he woke up, and he realized they were still driving. It was a very long trip.
Dr. Crow, you haven't told bedtime stories before. Have to add some twists and stuff.
Some twists.
The polite version of your story sucks.
Tell me a story about why you're sad.
No reverse here. Kid's the physician now.
Your eyes told me.
Not supposed to talk about stuff like that. Once upon a time, there was this person named Malcolm. He worked with children. He loved it. He loved it more than anything else. And then one night he found out that he made a mistake with one of them. He couldn't help that one. And he can't stop thinking about it. He can't forget.
Like haunting him.
Ever since then, things have been different.
I mean, he did get shot. We gotta remember that. Would change you.
And his wife doesn't like the person that he's become. They barely speak anymore. They're like strangers. And then one day, Malcolm meets this wonderful little boy. Reminds him a lot of the other one. And Malcolm decides to try and help this new boy be like helping that other one, too.
How does the story end?
I don't know.
Keep watching to find out.
I want to tell you my secret now.
Okay.
I see dead people.
Okay, so I was on the right track.
While you're awake?
I thought he was just hearing them, but he can see them.
Dead people like in graves, in coffins?
Walking around like regular people. They don't see each other.
Would be scary.
They only see what they want to see. They don't know they're dead.
How often do you see them?
All the time. They're everywhere. You won't tell anyone my secret, right?
No.
Will you stay here until I fall asleep?
Oh, I'm glad that he's confided in him about this.
Suffering from visual hallucinations, paranoia, school-age schizophrenia, medication, and hospitalization may be required. And I'm not helping him.
Too much for you? Beyond your expertise? He's got to be the one to help. Cole's told him, so Cole is the one gonna want him to go away now. Aww. Puppy is so cute.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about your boy and his friends keeping their goddamn hands off my son.
I don't think it's those kids, though, at this point. Oh, I've got chills.
Mama?
No. Dinner is not ready. What are you gonna do? You can't hurt me anymore! Letty, you're a terrible husband, Letty!
Yeah, this would be terrifying. Oh.
Okay.
Makes sense that he hid in the church at the start of the movie. He was probably being chased by someone. Oh my gosh. And people complain about everyone having their phones out now. It's, well, look at this. Everyone has their...
Tommy Thomasimo acted in a cough syrup commercial. He said everyone was self-conscious and unrealistic. He said the play sucked big time.
This Tommy kid sounds like a real punk.
Agreed.
I thought the play was excellent. Better than Cats.
Cats?
Never mind. Cole, I was really interested in what you told me at the hospital.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more about it.
Oh. God. All right.
I don't see anything.
You're real still. Sometimes you feel it inside, like you're falling down real fast. But you're really just standing still. Do you ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck? And the tiny hairs on your arm, you know, when they stand up, that's them. When they get mad, it gets cold.
I don't see anything. Are you sure they're there?
Please make them leave.
It's tough. How would you even go about doing that?
My throat hurts.
Oh gosh.
Fast.
Cole, I don't care what they say, this thing is broken.
Still freezing in the house, huh?
I saw what was in your bureau drawer when I was cleaning. The bumblebee pendant. Why do you keep taking it? It was Grandma's. You know, what if it broke? You know how sad I'd be.
You cry because you miss Grandma so much. Sometimes people think they lose things, and they really didn't lose them, it just gets moved.
So did you move the bumblebee pendant?
Grandma did?
Don't get mad.
So who moved it this time?
Grandma?
You know, I don't know if you noticed, but our little family isn't doing so good. But I must not be praying right. Looks like we're just gonna have to answer each other's prayers. If we can't talk to each other, we're not gonna make it. Now tell me, baby. I won't get mad, honey. Did you take the bumblebee pendant?
No.
You've had enough roast beef. You need to leave the table. Go!
Yep. 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 Something. Hello?
Hey, come on. I'll show you where my dad keeps his gun.
Gosh.
Sebastian, come on.
Mama, if you're not very mad, can I sleep in your bed tonight?
Look at my face. I'm not very mad. Baby, why are you shaking? Cole, what's wrong? Oh, God. Please tell me.
It must be really hard knowing like something's up with your kid and they like will not tell you.
You don't need a guy with a master's. You need a wrestler.
This guy again.
Happy birthday.
From you?
Mm-hmm. First edition.
Oh, this is too much.
No, took it out of your Christmas bonus.
No, it's perfect, Anna.
What do you want more than anything?
I don't know.
I told you what I want.
I know what I want. I want to be able to talk to my wife again, the way we used to talk to each other. Like there was no one else in the world except us.
You do that?
I can't be your doctor anymore. I haven't paid enough attention to my family. Bad things happen when you do that. I'm going to transfer you. I know 2 psychologists.
Don't fail me. Don't give up. You're the only one who can help me. I know it.
I can't help you. Someone else can help you.
You believe me, right?
Yes.
Dr. Crow, you believe my secret, right?
Say yes.
I don't know how to answer that call.
Ugh.
How can you help me if you don't believe me? Some magic's real.
It was a really heartbreaking scene. Good acting from everyone here. I mean, Haley Joel Osment is such a great child actor. Is he still acting? God, I gotta look up what he's up to these days. I think he is still acting.
I'm sorry about that, Vincent. I hope I didn't leave you alone too long. It's cold in here.
You won't believe.
Wait, that sounded like Haley Joel Osment's voice.
Vincent, will you excuse me? I have to take this. Just give me a minute, okay?
What are we about to hear? Whoa.
You been running around? Make you feel better? You want to ask me questions now?
Mm-hmm.
Want to be a Lance Corporal in Company M, 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines? We're being dispatched into the Quang Nam province. Something happened, didn't it?
Do you know what yo no quiero morir means? It's Spanish. It means I don't want to die. What do you think these ghosts want when they talk to you? I want you to think about it really carefully.
Just help.
That's right. That's what I think, too. I think I might know a way to make them go away. Listen to them.
What if they're just angry and they just want to hurt somebody?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Yeah, we gotta remember he's got markings and shit on him. His back and stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hey!
Oh dear.
Hey! Hey!
I don't know if the marriage is fixable at this point.
Go.
What's happening to you? Is someone hurting you? I'll kick their ass.
Mama, you sleep now.
Who's here now? Oh gosh. What's up, Misha? Brave. Can't help but wonder if all these dead people are like trying to find people that can see and hear them, right?
I'm feeling much better now. Do you want to tell me something?
Probably. Yeah. So I'm thinking that him and Vincent were the same. And Vincent was someone that also could see and hear dead people.
She came a long way to visit me, didn't she?
That's what I'm saying.
I guess she did.
Yeah. They just probably try and find people like him.
You know, when I went through this with my father's cancer, how many doctors? I think it was 6. 6 different doctors? I think so, yeah.
This was a recent, like super recent passing, and then she ends up in his bedroom. I love shots like that. It's her dad.
It's for you. She wanted to tell you something. Would you like to dance?
Her mom, like, kill her.
Don't say that it tastes funny, you know, I don't like to hear that.
Devastation and hurt on his face.
You were keeping her sick.
She looks scary.
Is Kira coming back? Not anymore.
That was a good deed that he did, giving that tape.
Calling for the stable boy.
We have to hurry.
Who were you talking to?
Just practicing my lines.
He's getting more and more comfortable. And maybe with Kira, like that made him realize, like, oh, I can, you know, do some good here.
Only he who is pure of heart can take the sword from the stone. Let the boy try.
But he's a stable boy, cleans up after the horses.
Silence, village idiot. Let the boy step forward.
Cute. Oh, Bruce Willis has such a great smile.
I thought you were really great in the play, Cole.
Really?
You know what else?
What?
I thought Tommy Tomasimo sucked big time.
His line delivery wasn't the best.
I got an idea how you can talk to your wife. Wait till she's asleep. Then she'll listen to you, and she won't even know it. Not gonna see you anymore, am I?
I think we said everything we needed to say. Maybe it's time to say things to someone closer to you.
Yeah, like Mom.
Maybe we can pretend like we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Just for pretend.
I'm gonna go now. I'll see you tomorrow, Cole.
I like these two. Their relationship has been good. What happened here?
You're mad I missed the play, aren't you?
She missed it.
I have 2 jobs, baby.
Oh, thank goodness that Malcolm was there then.
I'm ready to communicate with you now. You know the accident up there? Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She died.
Oh my God, but you can see her?
Yes.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
Oh, you're scaring me.
They scare me too sometimes.
They?
Yeah. They.
Ghosts.
You see ghosts, Cole?
They want me to do things for them.
They talk to you? They tell you to do things?
They're the ones that used to hurt me.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Mama? You think I'm a freak?
Look at my face. I would never think that about you. Ever. Got it?
She's such a 90s mom, and I love it. Taking me back, like the hair, eyebrows,
Grandma says hi.
makeup. Grandma says hi. Mhm.
She says she's sorry for taking the bumblebee pendant. She just likes it a lot.
What?
Yeah.
Grandma comes to visit me sometimes.
Cole, that's very wrong.
Oh, don't say that.
Grandma's gone, you know that.
I know.
He's fully aware. Mhm.
She wanted me to tell you.
Cole, please
She wanted me to tell you she saw you dance. She said when you were little, you and her had a fight right before your dance recital.
This is how she believes, because I bet she's never told Cole that.
She did. She hid in the back so you wouldn't see. She said you were like an angel.
Ooh.
You came to the place where they buried her. Asked her a question. She said the answer is every day. What did you ask?
Do I make her proud?
Ooh, imagine getting that kind of confirmation like all these years later. That would hit. It hit so hard.
Anna.
I miss you.
Say it back.
I miss you too.
Why, Malcolm?
What is it? What?
Why did you leave me?
I see people. They don't know they're dead.
How often do you see them?
Oh, has he been dead this whole time? When he got shot at the start of the movie? Did he actually die?
They see what they want to see.
Okay, Mike.
Okay. Makes sense why she was watching that. Oh. Yeah, no shit, that's why you've grown distant.
Doesn't even hurt.
I think I'm okay, really. I think it just went in and out. It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Man, I gotta rewatch this movie like immediately. All the scenes that had other people.
I
think I can go now. Just needed to do a couple things.
You needed to help someone.
Needed to help someone.
Jinx. Jesus Christ. You did. You did. And you also helped yourself.
I needed to tell you something. You were never second. Ever.
So wait, does that mean at the funeral that Cole like went all by himself? Cool. The end? So, what a great ending. All right, that was my reaction to The Sixth Sense. If you enjoyed it, please click that like button below. Thank you so much for watching with me. Let's get into my thoughts. Despite knowing that there was a twist in this movie, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. There was a part of me that really felt like maybe Cole and Vincent were somehow, I don't know, the same, or I don't know. I felt the twist would have something to do with Vincent, which is why we got all of that at the very beginning. But anyway, very good twist. Very good twist. It's going to make rewatching this so much fun, and I can't wait for that. But that's not even the best part of this movie for me. Like, yes, it was a really well-written twist and was really, really great, and it's going to make rewatching so good. But when I think back on this movie, that scene in the car between Cole and his mom, that was a really, really wonderful moment. I think that might be my favorite moment in the entire movie because of how emotionally raw it was, and something that I feel like we can all empathize with, you know? And the way that Toni Collette, I mean, both of them acted it amazingly, but Toni Collette especially, just the way that she broke down just felt so realistic. And I just feel like we as viewers could just really understand her in that moment. I think it was just a vulnerable scene for both of these characters. You know, Cole is opening up about his secret, and I mean, the way to prove to his mom that it's real and it's legit is exactly that. Just bringing up grandma and talking about her, the bumblebee pendant, and talking about a conversation that his mom knows for sure. Like, I don't think she would have told Cole any of that. So in that moment, she's realizing immediately, like, this is real because I've never told my kid this. So, that was such a great scene. I really, really loved that. But I think for me, the best scene in the whole movie, for sure. That was just, it hit. It was really good. And I feel like on rewatches, I'll probably end up having a lot more emotional feelings myself about this movie. But yeah, that was a really great moment. But overall, I mean, this was such a well-written, well-directed, well-shot movie. And Bruce Willis, there has not been a role I haven't liked yet. There has not been a movie I haven't liked yet. I really, really love him as an actor, and his chemistry with Haley Joel Osment, and Haley's acting especially. Like, I mentioned it, but I mean, great child actor, and so his face is so expressive, and he can be so expressive, and just the line delivery and the emotions that he can portray, and yeah, just a fantastic actor. And their scenes together were great, and I cannot wait to rewatch them all, knowing that he himself was dead the whole time. That's crazy. That's so crazy. It's gonna make all these conversations just have such a different feeling to them when you start from the very beginning of the movie. Really well done. I really, really enjoyed this. This was so good. And typical, I mean, watching other M. Night Shyamalan movies before this one, I feel like helped me a little bit. Maybe not helped me, but, you know, like watching the other 4 movies that I've seen first before this, like, you know, you come to understand Shyamalan's taste, we'll say. Like, I feel like his movies feel and look unique in the same way that, like, a certain band has a certain sound to them, you know what I mean? And yeah, so just going through this after watching, like, Signs especially, was just a lot of fun. And I was really wondering when, as we were making our way through the movie, I was really wondering when Mischa Barton was going to appear and like how she was going to play into this. And so her being someone who like recently passed, like for some reason I thought that Cole was only communicating with like people that have been dead for a really long time. I didn't know that it was actually people that can just die, and just like that traffic scene where before we had that really emotional moment with his mom, like the person on the bike that was like just immediately got hit was right there next to him. I really wish we could have a sense about how far Kira travel to him, because they mentioned that it was quite a distance that she like traveled. And so I don't know, I just find it so interesting that, you know, I let's talk about ghosts. Sorry, I'm rambling. I totally acknowledge that I'm rambling, but ghosts and ghost stories. I lean more towards believing in ghosts than not. But ghost stories have kind of always fascinated me ever since I was young. And I used to watch certain TV shows and stuff. And as far as ghost stories go, I did really enjoy this. And it feels believable. And there is a big part of me that feels like there are people in the world that do genuinely have this ability. Maybe not to see dead people so clearly, but I do believe that there are people in the world that can sense and feel and maybe hear a thing or two. It's possible there are people that can have full-on conversations with the dead. I do believe that animals, dogs especially, I fully believe that they can see and hear not just the dead and who have passed, but just so much that we can't, because they are different animals, right? So not her yet, not Soka, but my other dog, Ella. Every once in a while, she would just like randomly stare at the wall. and it would kind of freak me out a little bit, and I'd be like, what's up? Or she'd like stare at a corner or something. It didn't happen that often, but every once in a while she would just be weirdly looking at something that just, there was nothing that she was actually looking at. It was just like a blank wall or a blank corner or whatever. And it would be tough for me to like get her attention away from that. And every time that did happen, I was just like, is there someone hanging out there right now, watching over us, checking in on us maybe? Like whether it's, you know, someone in my family that's not around anymore, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone who used to live in this home, like who knows? But I do believe a little bit, and all that stuff just really fascinates me. So as far as the fictional story goes, yes, very much enjoyed this, and all the acting was fantastic. The score was fun, the horror-y music and stuff. Very good thriller. A thriller that didn't like really get under my skin too much, but the story itself just really hooked me in and kept me invested. And of course, knowing going in that there was a twist, obviously gonna see it through to the end. And I kept thinking as the movie's going on, like, I wonder what this twist could be. But I did not anticipate that. And the thing is too, is I'm sure there were so many signs leading up to the reveal that just completely went over my head. Although now that I'm thinking back, like I'm really interested to rewatch the scene at the restaurant with his wife for their anniversary, now knowing that he was dead. Like I want to rewatch it so I can pay a bit more attention to Anna, exactly what she was looking at, or her body language, things that she said, like just, you know, because I remember she said happy anniversary really quietly. For her to go to a place by herself to celebrate it, obviously without him, you know, she's gonna act alone. But in the moment watching it, like I fully believed that he had been late and was genuinely apologetic and stuff, and she was just not about it. So fun. But also I'm trying to remember scenes, like there seemed to be scenes where he was talking to people other than Cole, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe there wasn't anything at all, and it just didn't seem out of place or weird or anything. Gosh. Anyway. Can't wait. This is going to be fun. And with that, I think it's time to go to Letterboxd now to see what some other people have to say. So let's check it out. 4-star review. Could have ended the film about halfway through if Cole felt like being a little more helpful. I see dead people. For example, you. 4-star review. Lots of nice human moments. Toni Collette pushing Haley Osment in the shopping cart. That's just nice. That moment was really good. Yeah. 4-star review. Ghosts need help, y'all. Here's a question. We all know the twist ending of this movie, but does Haley Joel Osment's character know Bruce Willis is dead? I always assume so, but if so, how come he isn't afraid of him? Is he just nicer and didn't die in any way that's grotesquely disfiguring? That is a good question. I think that Bruce Willis's character is someone that you don't have to be afraid of. And I think that Cole just right away wasn't afraid of him. But also, it's very likely that Cole didn't realize he was dead until maybe some significant time later. Because if we think about it, like he was always wearing this big oversized coat, I think just about in every scene with Cole. So Cole would not have seen all the blood on the shirt, which I assume is there the whole time. Oh, now that I think about it, I feel like Bruce Willis's character was always wearing the same outfit this entire movie, and I just didn't think anything of it. Anyway. And that concludes my reaction and review to The Sixth Sense. And now I turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below. Let me know if you love this movie and all the reasons why. And if you don't care for this one, also let me know why. I'd be interested in knowing. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch me watch this movie. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please click here to do so. Would appreciate it. And if you want to watch something else of mine, click on over here. We'll catch you guys in the next reaction, whichever one that might be. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your day and take care.